What's up, homies? Today, we're going to talk about what the most profitable improvements are that you can do for your home. So, we're a licensed real estate brokerage and residential building contractor, and we are constantly advising our clients on what they need to do to keep ROI in mind when it comes to home improvements. We've had homes where we've made clients 10, 20, even almost 50K from the right improvements. So what are we seeing as the smartest place to put your money if you're trying to generate ROI from improvements? Well, this is going to be a little different than maybe some of the other things that you've seen, like minimal stuff like painting kitchen cabinets, glazing your tub, tile, etc. We like those things, and those are going to be a small part of what we talk about today, but not everything. These are more like we're flipping the house for you type of improvements. So the key to increasing market value is doing improvements that hit the most amount of square footage per dollar. If your house is falling down, for example, then remodeling just one bathroom is not going to help you. There are synergistic benefits. I don't even know if synergistic is a word, but just think synergy when it comes to improvements. Like painting the whole house is good, but painting the whole house and new carpet is even better. Painting the new house, all new carpet, professional cleaning, and staging, even better. So I'm going to give you 3 real life examples of what we did to significantly increase the value of our clients' houses and generate them a bunch of profit. So the lowest profit number that I'm going to give you that we did for one of our customers is $40,075, and that's just the first one. Just wait until the end. These examples are actual client work. These are not flips that we did ourselves. That doesn't count. This is when other people's money and our reputation was on the line. All right, so let's get into it. For this first one, this was a townhouse that needed a little TLC, but had an unfinished basement. We decided that the as-is value of the home with nothing done to it was $590,000. And if we sold at that price, then our client would have netted a bottom line of $555,000. We then came up with a plan to put $35,000 into the home by painting the entire house, finishing the basement, painting the bathroom vanity cabinets, upgrading the bathroom hardware, and a professional cleaning with the goal of making $630,000 off the home sale when it was all said and done. However, once we listed it, demand was actually stronger than we expected, and we ended up getting almost $665,000 for the home. And our client ended up making a total profit of that $40,075 at settlement, which resulted in a 113% ROI from that $35,000 that he put into it. All right, up next, this was a 3-bedroom home that had an as-is value of about $375,000. If our client had sold at that as-is price, they would have netted about $355,000 at settlement after all their closing costs. We came up with a plan and decided to improve as other 4-bedroom houses. Remember, 4-bedroom houses, and this was a 3 existing. So other 4-bedroom houses that showed well in the neighborhood were going in the mid $400,000 range. For the scope of work, we decided to paint the whole house, new LVP floors throughout. We decided to add an egress window and a door to an open back room that they had, which created that 4th bedroom. We painted all the kitchen cabinets, we replaced the roof, and got the house professionally cleaned. We ended up selling for $475,000. Remember, the as-is value we calculated to be about $375,000. So we sold for $475,000, and our client ended up making a profit of about $43,000 from the improvements we did, which resulted in an ROI of about 87% on the money that they ended up putting in for all of those improvements. All right, and then finally, we saved the best for last. So this home was a large, single-family, colonial-style home in a prime neighborhood. So it was mostly in good shape, but the kitchen was holding it back from its potential. We were seeing the as-is value of the home about $700,000 based on the neighborhood. And if they had sold at that as-is value, they would have netted about $663,500 at settlement. But we came up with a plan to paint the kitchen cabinets, paint the whole main level, replace all of the countertops. We added a coffee bar to the kitchen cabinetry. And in total, our customer put in about $20,000 for these improvements. The market ended up going crazy for this one. It's insane what can happen when you just do the right things to the right room in a house. And we ended up selling for $801,502. And our client ended up netting $740,457 off their home sale, which resulted in a $76,000 profit on the $20,000 of improvements that they put in, which is a 384% ROI. Guys, the very important factor here is the analysis. We need to determine the as-is value of the home and then what improvements are going to move the house closer to the nicest one that has sold in the neighborhood. This is exactly how investors and flippers analyze to determine whether or not a flip is worth it. They're going to go in and determine the as-is value of the home, and then they're going to see, okay, what is the scope of work and what is the total amount of improvements that I'm going to do to get myself closer to the nicest home that has sold in the neighborhood. And that's how you generate ROI on a home sale. For some houses, it's not worth doing anything. Not all houses are worth flipping, for example. Others have a lot more potential. It's critically important that you get the analysis right on this, and then you know exactly how much these improvements are going to cost and how much they're going to net you in ROI. And you should probably look at a safe number. Like if you're not going to net in a home sale more than a 50% return off of the improvements, then you probably shouldn't do it. If you guys have had anything that you've done to be successful to generate a high ROI or a high net profit off of your home sale, please let us know what those are down in the comments. We're always trying to learn more. We want to know what's working out there. If you found this valuable, guys, we really appreciate if you subscribe. We're here to be of home service, and we'll talk to you soon.